Ultramous. Singalan. Unanimous. Okay. Good morning, fellow workers in the government, particularly the Department of Public Works and Highways, Lanao del Norte 1st District Engineering Office. Good morning. Members of the Bids and Hours Committee, members of the Technical Working Group, members of the Secretariat, our partner in development, contractors, members of the Philippine Contractors of the Philippines, our fellow Filipino peoples who are online on these activities. Good morning. Today we have an opening of bids for civil works, February 16, 2026. These are form part of the 2026 infra projects pursuant to the Government Appropriation Act. Ladies and gentlemen, before we formally open the opening of bids, we will invoke the presence of our Creator, the Almighty Allah. May we request Engineer Sukarno to lead the prayer, please.
Okay, please stand up for a prayer. Let us pray. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. All praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Master of the day of judgment, you alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those you have blessed, not of those who have incurred your anger, nor of those who have gone astray. Amen.
Okay, ay yung dako. Secretariat Engineer Karen Reyes, kindly acknowledge the attendance and find out if there is a quorum.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good morning. I will now call the roll of BAC members to determine the quorum. BAC Chairperson Mukamadali P. Pondugar, BAC Vice Chairperson Efren A. Tulod, BAC Regular Member Farida O. Manan, BAC Regular Member Naida B. Sata. There are 4 out of 5 who are present, Mr. Chair, and we have a quorum.
And we acknowledge also the TWD Secretariat and the contractors.
For BAC TWG, our head of TWG, Engineer Sukarno M. Hajinor. Other TWG members, Engineer Farosa R. Tabuakar, Engineer Paul Brian H. Opena, Engineer Ivan C. Sinahon, Engineer Ernesto Rowell L. Chu III, Engineer Muhammad Ali Yumala, Mr. Atilano Gahe Jr., Engineer Christopher Gialon, Engineer Mara B. Montejo, Engineer Rachid Mudag Jr., Dr. Sherin Eve L. Maagad. For BAC Secretariat, we have Architect Aisel Velarde, Engineer Muhammad Samin A. Mindalano, Mr. Jaime R. Michona, Mr. Rani Hardinaso, Miss Salma Amer, Miss Siti Akima de Maporo, Mr. Dan Padayhag. For participating contractors from Jamray Builder and Enterprises, Mona Lisa Sultan. Al Norway Corporation, Glycel Bonucan. Matroson Builder, Abigail Ramos. That's all, Mr. Chair. Observers.
Thank you, Engineer Karen, for the acknowledgement of the Beach and Awards Committee members.
Mr.
Have you acknowledged the contractors who are in attendance?
Finished, Mr.
Finished?
Chair. But we
How
have
about the
one online.
Online submission? Who's that?
No submission, but we have someone watching in the live.
Okay. We have observer in the live streaming. Okay, welcome. Uh, may I request Engineer Architect Aisel to read the previous minutes of the private conference, so we can start the opening of bids.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Now I will be reading the minutes of the previous meeting. This is a previous conference dated last February 2, 2026. And for the court to order in introduction, Chairperson Mr. Magamadali Pundugar presided and called the meeting to order for the private conference for 26 kg 0004 up to 26 kg 0009 at the conference room, second floor, DPWH Lanao del Norte, 1st District Engineering Office Building. The meeting was started with a prayer led by BAC TWG member Engineer Mala, and BAC Secretariat Head Engineer Reyes made a roll call and reported to the BAC Chairman that the BAC members are in quorum. BAC Chairman then declared the meeting in session. Engineer Reyes made continued acknowledgement of presence of BAC TWG and Secretariat, as well as contractors present during the conference. She also reported that there were no online observers from the online streaming platform for the conference. She then continued the reading of the agendas of the meeting. For the basic presentation of the project, the presentation of the contract data by the Planning Design Section Engineer Tubod, and detailed presentation of the contract by he informed everybody that the project were under batch 1 under GAA 2026, and project details were then made by Engineer Vanji Canubida of the Planning and Design Section. For the contract ID 26 KG 0004, construction of upgrading, rehabilitation, drainage along National Road, Junction National Highway, Tubod Wharf Road, with the approved budget of the contract of 4,174,782.75 pesos. For 26 KG 0005, construction improvement of access road leading to declared tourism destination, tourism road infrastructure program or TRIP, access road leading to Mighty Cave, Barangay Dimayon, station 0 plus 590 up to station 0 plus 740 Tagoloan, Lanao del Norte, with an approved budget of the contract 4,145,126 pesos and 10 centavos. For 26 KG 0006, construction improvement of access road leading to trade, industries, and economic zones, roads leveraging linkages for industrial and trade infrastructure program or roll it, Segapod to Maliwanag Road connecting National Highway to Segapod in support of the coconut oil, rubber, and Tablea processing industry station 0 plus 924 5 plus 924 station 6 plus 090, Barangay Maliwanag, Maigo, Lanao del Norte, with an approved budget of the contract 4,605,707 pesos and 94 centavos. For 25 kg 0007, construction improvement of access road leading to declared tourism destination, tourism road infrastructure or trip leading to Kalilangan Cold Spring from Barangay Pinpin to Barangay Kalilangan, Tubod, Lanao del Norte for an ABC of 4,145,060 pesos and 51 centavos. For 26 kg 0008, construction of road Barangay Dilabayan West, Bacolod, Lanao del Norte, with an approved budget of the contract 9,306,189 pesos and 8 centavos. And for the last project, 25 kg 0009, construction of road Barangay Pindulunan, Baroy, Lanao del Norte, with an approved budget of the contract 12 million for 562 pesos, 1,655 pesos and 44 centavos. For the questions and comments from the bidders and responses of the BAC and other DPWH officials, BAC chairman asked if the physical target length of having two lanes or by lane kilometer. Planning engineers replied that the target accomplishment of the road projects is by lane kilometer. BAC chairman expressed its excitement for the start of the bidding process for the 2026 projects, but also anxious over the thought that no contractors were present during the conference to clarify details of the project. So the BAC chairman reminded all the prospective contractors who will be reviewing the live streaming video that there are new policies of the department in conducting the procurement process. And there is also an additional certification documents required prior to the procurement process. BAC Chairman reminded the prospective bidders to be mindful of the documents they will be submitting because the office will observe this. They will be observing the three-strike policy of the department. He also requested the contractor should review the details of the project first before attending the pre-bid conference. BAC Chairman asked the personnel from the finance section concerning the funding of this project. Budget officer of the office responded that legal basis document is what the office had been awaiting. BAC Secretariat Head reiterated the affidavit of sole or corporation proprietorship, and these affidavit forms are incorporated in the invitation to bid posted on the website, as well as the updated list of the technical and financial bid documents by the contractors. Then for the adjournment, then there are other remaining topics for discussion. BAC member Engineer Tulod made the motion for adjournment, and then motion was seconded by BAC member Engineer Manan. Then the BAC chairman declared the adjournment of the conference. So that is it for the reading of the previous minutes, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Architect Aisel. Any corrections, observations? If there's none, I hereby declare that the minutes is hereby approved and form part of the post-qualification consideration. Ladies and gentlemen, we will start with the opening of bids. Secretariat,
Let's start.
any comments?
Sa tong
Ang inuli. Kada na tangagi, pamumuluan ako na hindi sila pa.
drainage, road.
I would like to inform the bidders that although this is from the approved GAA, but the award shall be considered right after they receive the issuance of KAA. Certificate of availability of allotment. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will start the opening. Secretariat give the first envelope. So we can start. First envelope to be open.
Good morning once again for the opening of bids for contract IDs 26 KG 004 up to KG 26 KG 009. We have 6 contract IDs to be opened, and to start with, for contract ID 26 KG 0004 for the construction, upgrading, rehabilitation of drainage along National Road Junction, National Highway, Tubod Wharf. The first bidder is Matroson Builders and Engineering Services. For the technical component, table of contents, side tabbing, and paginated. Certificate of PhilGIPS registration. Business permit. Regular contractor's license. Statement of all ongoing government and private projects. Statement identifying the bidder's single largest completed contract similar to the contract to be bid or the SLCC. Net financial capacity or the NFCC. Annual income tax return. Tax clearance certificate. Bid securing declaration, signed and authorized. Organizational chart. List and qualification of key personnel to be assigned to the contract. List of equipment owned or leased under purchase agreements pledged to the proposed contract. Certificate of availability of construction equipment, signed and authorized. Construction method statement. Construction schedule and its curve. PERT CPM diagram. Equipment utilization schedule. Contractors construction safety and health program. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Anti-Trafficking in Person Management Plan or the TIP. Compliance to Project and Contract Management Application or the PCMA. Affidavit of Site Inspection, signed and notarized with attached JUTAG picture. Sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership, signed and notarized. Ah. Passed. Passed. For the financial component of Matterson Builders and Engineering Services, table of contents, side tabbing, and with pagination. Bid form. Summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary sheet of labor rates, equipment rentals, and materials prices. Cash flow by quarter and payment schedule. The bid amount, 4,153,874 pesos and 9 centavos only. Again, 4,153,874 pesos and 0.09 centavos. No discount offered.
Variance 50%?
Uh,
0.50.
Mr. Chair, that is all for contract ID 26 KG
Okay.
004.
The result of the bid as read for contract ID number 26 KG 004. We have loan bidders, and this is subject for bid evaluation and post-qualification. Next ID, please.
For the next ID, which is 26 KG 0006, there is no 05, there is no bidder submitted there.
No bidder for 26 KG 005. Noted. Next ID. No bidder?
No bidder. 5 bidder. So the next contract ID is 26 KG 006. Okay, we have one bidder. So, Jambre Builders and Enterprises. So we have one bidder, sir. Contract ID 26 KG 0006, the construction improvement of access roads leading to trades, industries, and economic zone. Roads leveraging linkages for industry and trade infrastructure program, roll it, at Segapod to Maliwanag Road connecting National Highway of Segapod in support of the coconut oil, rubber, and Tablea processing industry. So the first bidder is Jamray Builders and Enterprises. For the technical component, table of contents, pagination, and with site tabbing. Certificate of business name registration, business permit, certificate of field trips registration, regular contractor's license, statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. Statement of single largest completed contract, similar to the contract to be bid or the SLCC. Net financial contracting capacity or the NFCC. Tax clearance certificate. Bid securing declaration. Contractor's organizational chart for the contract. List of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. List of contractors' major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract, supported by certification of availability. Statement of availability of equipment. Certification of availability of owned equipment. Certification of availability of owned minimum material testing laboratory apparatus. Construction method and of narrative description. PERT CPM diagram. Construction schedule and scope. Manpower schedule. Equipment utilization schedule. Contractors, construction safety and health program. Omnibus sworn statement. Trafficking and person management plan. compliance to project and contract management application or the PCMA. Affidavit of site inspection. With attached JUTAG picture. Certification, certifying that the contractor is using concrete mix from the DPWH accredited batching plant. Signed and authorized. Letter of authority to validate submitted documents. Sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership. Yes, signed and notarized. Vice Chair. Passed. For the financial component, table of contents, side tabbing, and paginated. Bid form, summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, summary sheet of material prices, labor rates and equipment rental rates. Cash flow by quarter and payment schedule. The bid amount, 4,467,174 pesos and 82 centavos. Again, 4,467,174 pesos and 82 centavos without discount offered. Mr. Chair, that is all for 26 kg 0006. There's only one bidder, and that's Jumper Builders Enterprises.
Thank you, Engineer Sukarno. The result of the abstract of bid as read for 26 kg 006. We have lone bidders, and this is subject for bid evaluation and post-qualification. Thank you. Proceed to the next contract ID.
Mr. Chair, for 26 G0007, again, there is nobody submitted their bid documents.
Okay. Contract ID number 26 kg 007, failure of bidding. Nobody draft. Take note, Secretariat. That should be included in the next opening of bids. Okay, number 6, 8.
Okay, the next contract ID.
Okay. Okay ka lang, kata mo ako. Wala kang naamoy. 5 araw, wala akong ligo. Good. Okay, I'm not feeling well. I have a flu, sinus, and ubo.
So, dapat prepared ka.
I don't know, COVID niyo, baliktaran ni. If only we have the bidding, opening bid.
Okay, for contract ID 26 KG 0008 for the construction of road at Barangay de la Bayan West, Bacolod, Lanao del Norte. For the first bidder, Jamray Builders and Enterprises. For the technical component, table of contents, pagination, and with side tabbing. Certificate of business name registration, business permit, certificate of field jeeps registration, regular contractor's license, statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. Statement of single largest completed contract, similar to the contract to be with SLCC. Net financial contracting capacity, or the NFCC. Tax clearance certificate, bid securing declaration, signed and notarized, contractors organizational chart for the contract, list of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel proposed to the assigned contract. Ipalong eh? Tuyo? Gituyo? Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Shutdown si admin. Ikan kayo. List of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract, supported by certification of availability. Lease contract agreement, signed and notarized. Statement of availability of equipment. Certification, certifying the availability of owned equipment, signed and notarized. Certification of availability of leased equipment. Certification of availability of own minimum material testing laboratory apparatus. Construction methods. Construction methods outline of narrative description. PERT CPM diagram. Construction schedule and S-curve. Manpower schedule. Major equipment utilization schedule. Contractors construction safety and health program. Omnibus sworn statement. Trafficking and person management plan. Compliance to project and contract management application or the PCMA. Affidavit of site inspection. Signed and authorized. With attached JPEG picture. Certification that the contractor is using concrete mix from DPWH accredited batching plant. Signed and authorized. Letter of authority to validate submitted documents. Affidavit of no conflict of interest, signed and authorized. Certification of non-inclusion in the blacklist. Sworn affidavit of eligibility of beneficial ownership, signed and authorized. Vice Chair. Passed. For the financial component of Jamray Builders and Enterprises, table of contents, side tabbing, and paginated bid form. Summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, summary sheet of material prices, labor rates, and equipment rental rates. Cash flow by quarter and payment schedule. The bid amount, 9,026,219 pesos and 26 centavos. Again, 9,026,219 pesos and 26 centavos only without discount offered. Again, 9,026,000. Okay. 219 pesos and 26 centavos. Okay. So the next bidder is Al Norway Corporation. We have two bidders, Mr. Chair.
Okay, proceed to the next bidder.
The next bidder is Al Norway Corporation. For the technical component, table of contents, pagination, and with side tabbing. Certificate of field chips registration. Regular contractor's license. List of ongoing government and private construction contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. Statement of single largest completed contract, similar to the contract to be bid or the SLCC. Net financial contracting capacity, annual income tax return, tax clearance certificate, bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Project organizational chart, contractor certification and key personnel for the contract, list of equipment owned or leased under purchase agreements pledged to the proposed contract. Minimum material testing equipment, set of material laboratory apparatus, certification, certifying that all the required construction equipment and laboratory apparatus were available and in good running condition for the whole contract duration of the contract. Certification certifying that the list of minimum material testing laboratory apparatus required under DEO 11 series of 2017 per category of contractor are available and being supported by proof of ownership, such as OR and DR. Construction method, per CPM, manpower utilization schedule, equipment utilization schedule, contractors construction safety and health program, omnibus sworn statement, signed and authorized, anti-trafficking and person management plan or the TIP, qualification of key personnel proposed to be assigned to the project or the PCMA, affidavit of site inspection, signed and authorized with attached JUTAG picture. Certification certifying that Al Norway Corporation is using concrete asphalt mix from the DPWH accredited concrete matching plant, signed and authorized. Vice Chair. Passed.
Dali, mana?
Financial.
Alor,
Al Norway. The financial component of Al Norway Corporation, table of contents, side tabbing, and paginated. Bid form, summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary sheet, cash flow by quarter and payment schedule. The bid amount, 9,118,200 pesos and 18 centavos. Again, 9,118,200 pesos and 18 centavos without discount offered. Mr. Chair, that is all for 26 KJ 0008.
okay. The result of abstract of bid is read for 36 KG 008. We have two bidders, Jam Rebuilders and Alnori Corporations. Are subject for bid evaluation and post-qualification. Next ID, please. Vice. Murag, environment friendly ang imong si MPD ah. Na may ni sukul. I'm expecting a failure of bidding ni tanan. Pero nag-adjust sa MPD.
The next contract ID is 26KG 0009 for the construction of road at Barangay Pindulunan, Baroy, Lanao del Norte. We have a lone bidder, Al Norway Corporation. So for the technical component, table of contents, side tabbing, and paginated. Certificate of PhilJIPS registration, regular contractor's license, list of ongoing government and private construction contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. Statement of single largest completed contract, similar to the contract to be bid or the SLCC. Computation of net financial contracting capacity. Annual income tax return. Tax clearance certificate. Bid securing declaration. Signed and notarized. Project organizational chart. Contractor certification on key personnel for the contract. List of equipment owned or leased and under purchase agreements pledged to the proposed contract. Minimum material testing equipment, set of materials laboratory apparatus. Certification, certifying that the required construction equipment and laboratory apparatus were available and in good running condition for the whole contract duration of the project. Certification, certifying that the list of minimum material testing laboratory apparatus as required under DO 11/2017 per category of contractor are available and being supported by proof of ownership such as DR and OR. Construction method, PERT CPM. PERT CPM, bar chart, construction schedule with its scope and cash flow. Manpower utilization schedule. Equipment utilization schedule. Contractors construction safety and health program. Omnibus sworn statement. Signed and authorized. Anti-trafficking and person management plan or the TIP. Compliance to project and contract management application requirements to indicate tax clearance identification number or the PCMA. Affidavit of site inspection, signed and authorized with attached JUTAG picture. Certification certifying that Al Norway Corporation is using concrete asphalt mix from the DPWH accredited concrete batching plant, signed and authorized. Vice Chair, passed. For the financial component of Al Norway Corporation, table of contents, side tabbing, and paginated. Bid form. Summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary sheet, cash flow by quarter, and payment schedule. The bid amount, 12,302,000, 12,302,030 pesos and 10 centavos. Okay, again. 12,302,030 pesos and 11 centavos. Oh. 12,302,030 pesos and 11 centavos. Correct na siya. 12,302,030 pesos and 11 centavos. Without discount offered. Mr. Chair, that is all for 26 KG 0009.
Thank you. The result of the abstract of bid as read for 26 KG 009. We have loan bidders, Al Norway Corporation. The result of the abstract of bid is subject for bid evaluation and post-qualification. Thank you. Proceed to the next.
Mr. Chair, that is all for today's
So the opening of
procurement
bid
activity.
is done. Any comments?
Yep, sir. Mr. Chair,
Yeah.
just for clarification and for the record, those contracts that are declared as failure of bidding due to no bids were received by this procuring entity shall be republished or repost and rebid. This is pursuant to Section 64 of our new Government Procurement Act. For the record, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
So we will inform the Secretariat to please republish as soon as possible. Yes, we have to declare through resolution. Then after that, you made the necessary steps for us to open the two. Yeah, rebid. Rebid. Do we need to have another activities? Back, okay. Pre-pro, pre-bid, then opening. Okay, thank you. Okay, any other comments?
Mr. Chair, if there's no further announcement, comments, and queries, I move to adjourn our opening of bids, Mr. Chair. I move.
There is a movement for the adjournment of the opening of bids. Duly seconded. Therefore, the opening of bids is hereby adjourned. Other matters. I would like to. I understand that everybody had